Hello YouTube, Snipe Tripod here. I'm just testing out the hammock here with the underquilt on it. So what I did was I went to the Camper's Village and I bought a length of shot cord, and I basically just cut it in half, tied bowline hitch in both ends to make a eye, and now I've got it suspended. I've got this thing suspended with using carabiners on the ends. Seems to work pretty well, actually. I'm quite impressed with it. So if I can make that, I'm hoping that the other suspension system is tailored for this quilt and maybe for this hammock. Anyways, tomorrow night I'm gonna go out back into the winter camping spot. I'm gonna test her out. It's supposed to get cold tomorrow. They're predicting minus 27 or even minus 30 some places. So I think that'll be a good test for this thing. As you can see, I got my bug netting up there. I like it. I like the looks of it with the bug netting fully open and this thing just kind of like that. Somebody on the internet, on the forum site that I go to, likened it to a bear burrito. I guess there's not very many bear around here, so I have nothing to worry about. So I'm really looking forward to getting out there tomorrow night to hang in this thing, and I guess I'll show you what it's like to lay in it now. It's nice to lay in here after a long, hard day of work. Tomorrow night, out into the back, into the winter spot. I'm gonna build a fire. I'm gonna set up the hammock. I might try some different setups with the tarp too, depending on the wind situation. I might try and have the back of the tarp up a little more to give me a little more room, and I'm gonna cover it with snow where it's open at the bottom. See if that may insulate from the wind a little bit. Then I can pull in the sides on there a little bit to prevent the wind from wrapping around and coming through, depending on which way the wind is blowing. Usually around this time of the year it's coming from the northwest, so we'll have to see. There's a good wind blockage back there in the trees, so I don't think the wind will be too much of a problem. I got that firewall built to radiate some of the heat back at me from the fire, and with this thing and my military bag, I should be fine. I'm just gonna run you through. I made some changes to my suspension for the actual hammock. I'm just gonna run through them for you here and show you what it's all about. So up here, I've made some new webbing straps. And basically, it's a marlin spike with the toggle in it, and it goes to my whoopee sling. The whoopee sling comes down and it attaches into the hammock here. There's lots of information out there on whoopee slings. Basically all it is a constrictor. This opens and closes inside here. Basically the cordage is buried back in on itself, and this acts like a Chinese finger trap almost, constricting the rope inside so it won't slip. Basically, then this is just my my shot cord for my underquilt, and that's just a prusik knot there to prevent it from slipping back in. I don't know, man. I made these whoopies. They're really long. I got a ton of cord here. Goes all the way down there, all the way over here, and that's just corded, the end's just buried back in on itself. Eventually I might try and change out my ridge line for, I don't know, something a little more beefy maybe, I don't know, we'll see. I'd really like to get the zipper mod done to this hammock. Basically what it allows you to do is unzip this whole bug net here, and it comes back and it stores up in a little bag here, up in the foot end. And then you can either have your bug net on over top of you, or you can have it back down in the foot end there. I've also looked at getting a bigger ridgeline organizer. I like this one. It's not big enough. It's these pockets here, you can barely put anything in there. This is the pocket I use the most because it's so big. But yeah, and then just basically there's the other marlin spike with the whoopee. I don't know if you can see that, but I have the bug netting. I'm gonna close it up. But on this side, I can't get to my underquilt. So that zipper mod from 2QZQ will come in very handy for opening up this side. Sorry, my hair's getting in the way here. Opening this side, being able to reach out and pull that underquilt into position. Also, when the right suspension shows up for this thing, I'm sure it'll make it a lot tighter on the bottom here, because it is sagging a little bit. It's not snug right up to my back. It's just simple things that I want to have done just to mod out my hammock, you know. Simple things. It just takes time and money, I guess. Anyways, yeah, that's all for now. See you later, YouTube.